What's up, party? It's your girl Grace. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. First off, if you're new here,
oh shit! Hello! It's so good to meet you.
Okay, so I have recorded this video 1,003 times since October because my doctors have been playing with me, bro. They told me that the last thing that I need to get done before I get my heart transplant, or before I get admitted to the hospital for my heart transplant, to get my wisdom teeth taken out, to get my immunizations and my wisdom teeth done. I'm updated on my shots, on my vaccines, and I went to the dentist, and guess what? 3 out of the 4 wisdom teeth are out. I'm just waiting for my back tooth to like come out, and it's practically already out already. Like, it's halfway out. So once I told my doctor that in October, I'm thinking, hey, I'm about to go to the hospital by the end of October, early November. No. My doctor then told me, okay, let's wait for the liver doctor, because if you guys don't know already, my heart is since my heart is failing, it is affecting other organs, and it's affecting my liver. So now I have scarring of the tissue, aka liver cirrhosis. So I was like, okay, cool. I wasn't okay, cool, because you told me the last thing to do was to get my wisdom teeth out. Now my dentist say there's no need for that, so now I'm ready to get admitted. But I'm like, okay, it was only 2 weeks. It's 2 weeks. I end up having a liver endoscopy, which is a surgery when they put a scope down your throat all the way down to your upper small intestine. So it goes to your esophagus, all the way down to your stomach, and then to your intestine and your liver and whatnot. That was very, very painful. I was actually supposed to film that day, but I was literally in pain. I was panicking because the endoscopy didn't go how it was supposed to go. Honestly, the endoscopy was just supposed to be like a checkup to see how my liver is. And when it went down there, they found 4 enlarged veins, meaning that my liver had so much high blood pressure from not being able to pass blood through the liver, so you know it can work properly. Since it was so built up, I had veins that were about to burst, and if my veins did burst, that would be internal bleeding, and I'd be dead. Like, seriously. And so they had to put rubber bands, biodegradable rubber bands on my veins and my liver and my esophagus. My uvula was swollen. I don't know if y'all want to see a picture of that, but if not, I'll look away now. So yeah, anywho, my surgery afterwards, I was panicking. I was having a whole entire anxiety panic attack, because imagine waking up and you're in excruciating pain. Your pain is 10 out of 10, and you don't know why, because you thought endoscopy was going to be like a quick little surgery, and it was a quick little surgery. Not really, but anywho, the reason why I hurt so much because I had stents in my liver, or rubber bands in my liver, and like, it made everything tight, you know. So I was feeling extreme tightness in my chest and my sternum, and it hurt really bad. And so I'm crying about it. Yes, I'm crying, having a whole panic attack about it. And my doctor gives me something called a lidocaine. Lidocaine is, I think, like horse tranquilizer or some type of, like, anywho, it's a high grade numbing pain reliever medication. And I took that medication, or she gave it to me, and I was honestly high as a fucking kite, and I didn't like that. I mean, yes, the pain did stop. I did stop crying. The pain was a 0 out of 10. But when the lidocaine was entering my body, I felt very itchy. And while I was being itchy, okay, it's time for me to scratch the itch. I'm too high, or too dizzy, or too whatever the fuck, too out of it to scratch myself. And also, I'm trying to tell my doctor, like, I'm still thinking, but I'm trying to tell my doctor, like, or hey, like I can't scratch myself or I can't move, but bitch, I can't talk either. So I was literally like high as shit and like nonverbal for a couple like minutes because the medicine was doing its job. I don't know. I just want medicine that makes me not feel pain and not make me be high as shit, because I'm not used to that. I don't know if I told you guys about this. Back in 2021, I had another liver surgery, or I had another surgery in general, and they gave me ketamine, which is another type of numbing agent or numbing pain reliever medication. And I was also having a panic attack because that, listen, one thing about me, you guys already know, hope you guys do know about me, sorry, that I am a natural person. Whenever I have a headache, I drink water. Whenever I'm sick, I do a turmeric and ginger wellness shot. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really take like NyQuil, ZQuil. So the one time I take like a hardcore drug or a high grade drug, my body gonna reject that shit. And I was having a panic attack and I was throwing up. And yeah, so I'm starting to see a pattern of like my body just not used to that. And I don't want to be used to that, you know what I'm saying? But anywho, long story short, it was getting kind of bad because the doctor told me, well, like I said, I calmed down, I threw up a lot, and she sent me home. Now, I was kind of weird about that because my doctor just told me after your liver surgery, you're going to get admitted to hospital. But now my doctor is telling me after you talk to your liver doctor for the follow-up surgery, like your surgery follow-up, then you can get admitted. And so, mind you, I don't know if I said this or not either, but my family, we end up taking out a loan because I'm not working. Social Security is playing with my motherfucking name, and they're not giving me any type of SSI. Like I said before, I'm not qualified for SSDI. I'm not qualified for LTD. So I literally, I'm just shit out of luck, really. I have to depend on my mom, my elderly, mother, to take out a loan type shit. And I feel kind of terrible about that, but it's literally that, or like the car that I worked so hard on, that I literally spent 60 hours a week for 3 months straight to get like repossessed or whatever. And then also if my car get repossessed, that's gonna be on my credit for like 7 years. It's gonna be hard for me to get, anywho. But back to the SSI stuff. SSI, Social Security Administrative, do not care about me at all, or anybody with a disability. My case manager told me that the reason why I'm not getting any SSI payments is because my payment is too high, or because my income is too high. Because I used to work at Amazon. So if you're working at Amazon, you don't need SSI. I understand that. But now I'm no longer working at Amazon, and I'm no longer on short-term disability. So therefore, I'm qualified, and here are the receipts. I gave her the receipts and everything about that, and she doesn't respond to me, or she told me that it takes a month to review the papers. So now here it is, October. I go back to SSI, and I just check in on my status. Hey, it's been a month. Have you reviewed my status yet? Am I not really qualified? Because she already told me that the money amount was the only issue. So now you reviewed my paper, right? You reviewed my bank income, my bank statements, right? So what is it? In October, she told me, actually, you sent the wrong paperwork. So for a whole 30 days, and the thing is, I had to go to them. So it seems like if I didn't go up there, she would have never told me. You know what I'm saying? She wouldn't have called. She has my number, my email. She has my social security number. Like, the bitch know where I live. Like, she could have called me, emailed me, send me a letter, like how they send me a bunch of letters all the time to say, hey, actually, you sent the wrong paperwork. So anywho, I'm like, okay, cool. I sent the wrong paperwork. Let me go immediately back to, to get the new bank statements. I did that in October. It is now November. Because like I said, it takes 30 days to review your stuff. I go back in November and they said, actually, it takes about 2 months. It takes about 2 months. So they're playing with me, and I'm starting to realize if I didn't have my mom, if I didn't have, people that actually care about me, if I wasn't living with my mom, I'll be homeless. I'll be dead, actually, because I didn't have any income since June. I want you to understand that I didn't have any income since June. I ran out of my savings in August or September. And yeah, in September. So if my mom wasn't my mom and all that stuff, I would be, let's say if I was actually like an adult for real and I was paying my rent, paying my car note. First of all, I'll be out of a car, I'll be out of an apartment, and I'll be dead. All because the SSI lady in the whole system in general, I'm not gonna put it on one person, but the SSI system in general, it's taking 3-4 months to review a 2-page paper about, Grace doesn't have $1,000 in her bank account. She has 0. What's so hard to, okay, boop, put that on the computer. Grace income ended on June 16th. Boop. So let me give her back pay from June 16th or from now to June 16th. You know what I'm saying? Like, so stuff like that's kind of happening, and I'll be honest with y'all, I've been crying all day today because I feel irritated and frustrated because everybody was pressing me. My doctors were pressing me. Grace, like I said before, in June and July, Grace, please, you need a heart transplant. Please get admitted. I can't get admitted because I don't have a job yet. I don't have income. Da, 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 da. Now I'm telling my doctors, hey, I have income. My mom took out a loan, so I now have coverage for about 6 months because they told me that, hey, your heart transplant is going to take about 6 months. You're going to be in the average wait time for a heart donor is 6 months. So my mom took out a loan exactly for my car note times 6. And the moment I told them that, now they want to, okay, well, here's some things you have to do first. And actually, they don't even say here's some things. They keep on saying, okay, here's one thing, then you can get admitted. You done one thing? Okay, here's another thing, then you can get admitted. I do the liver endoscopy. Okay, now wait 2 more weeks for the liver follow-up. Okay, now wait 2 more weeks for us to figure out what's going on. And it's like, y'all was literally telling me how I was in dire need in June, in July, how I'm in dire need. I'm category 2. Category 1 is dying. I'm literally, you know what I'm saying? Apparently, I'm like about to pass out at any minute type shit. I'm about to die if I don't get my heart checked. If I'm a category 2, you would think that, these doctors are like, all right, boom, you got that done, let's go. But they keep on being like, well, wait until your doctor says this, and wait until this happens, and wait until that happens. And it's irritating. Another thing, like I said, the Social Security lady, she over here, she's just like, okay, yeah, once you do your part. And I've had other case managers, I had the long-term disability case manager get mad at me. If you want this to happen, you're gonna have to do it. Okay, I did it, and now she's gonna take a month to respond and be like, actually, you don't qualify for that. So you pressing me, and I feel like, I don't know if I'm actually making sense because I'm about to rant and I'm just so upset. But I don't like when people press me, because I do shit immediately. If you're going to tell me that this situation is dire need, is an emergency, yes, I don't have any money. So yes, I'm going to go to the bank the exact same day you tell me I did the papers wrong. Yes, and I'm going to hand it to you. I handed my new updated paperwork to her. So why is it now going to take 2 months? Like, what is going on? And I did everything that the doctors told me to do immediately. I immediately got my wisdom teeth checked out. I immediately got my immunizations updated. I immediately filed for a new insurance because my insurance, for some reason, didn't, or the hospital I wanted to go to didn't accept my old insurance. So without hesitation, I changed my new insurance. And now I have my liver surgery. So now they just keep on pushing it back. And I don't like that, because I don't know if I told y'all this as well, but back in 2019, my second hospital, this is my 4th hospital that I've been to. The second hospital, we was this close. When I say we was this close, she literally told me in December, of 2019, I was going to get admitted to the hospital. No. She told me in December, she told me I was going to get admitted to the hospital for my heart transplant. And then January rolled around, and then February rolled around. And February, she told me, actually, I don't think we can do it. So since my doctors aren't equipped to pull off your heart transplant successfully, I'm not going to transfer you to hospital number 3. Hospital 3 seen my fucking heart condition and said, bitch, hell no, we're going to transfer you to hospital number 4. So now, once again, I'm transferred to hospital number 4. We are this close to a motherfucking heart transplant date. And now y'all playing with me and like saying, oh, we're gonna make a plan. Wait till you make a plan. Y'all didn't have time to make a plan in June and July when y'all was like, Grace, bitch, get in the fucking hospital today. Y'all was pressing the fuck out of me. Anywho, I'm irritated. I feel played. I feel frustrated. Also, I'm really struggling this month because I'm not in therapy no more. I don't have money for therapy. So this is not therapy. Hey y'all, So like, I don't have a mentally stable person, a professional mentally stable person no more to give me advice and like tell me what to do. And it was over that we be together slow, cause it's forever. You told me to leave the room. I used to think we could follow, and then it's such a shame we were the same. After an hour and 40-minute drive to the hospital with traffic and construction and everything, I was told by the receptionist that I no longer need the liquid to take that I need for the CT scan. So basically, I woke up an hour earlier, but my mom said that it's okay that they came out earlier, but if we left around like 9, around 8, we'd be in major traffic because this hospital is by O'Hare. So, O'Hare, it's the airport, traffic, crazy. So either way, but I'm tired, and I feel like this vlog is going to be a voiceover because people are staring at me and I'm uncomfortable. Goodbye. Okay, I hate that, this vlog is getting just me just talking, not really action. But I got the CT scan. I think this area is like racist, or like it's very, very white and old. So people are staring hard. The police followed us. Yes. But surprisingly, the CT scan this time, it wasn't really hot. You need to have a liquid before you drink it. I mean, you need to have a iodine IV when you get the CT scan. And I did that and expected it to be hot, but really it was just warm. This is the first time ever that iodine IV has been just warm. But yeah, and I don't know why, but lately I'm noticing that I'm like getting sensitive. I don't know if my body is just pushed to the limit. I'm just tired mentally and physically. But before, I was I don't know, like anxious. Well, I was getting very anxious getting my IV. Like, I always get my IV. Like, that's nothing. Like, pain is nothing. But today, I don't know, I was kind of nervous about that. And then when she did the saline, like, she put the saline in my IV so I can like smell, like, to make sure all my veins are open. I was like nervous about that, and I was just like, ooh, is this gonna hurt or is whatever. But it's probably low-key PTSD from my liver endoscopy when I woke up in terrible pain. So I guess I gotta work on that, and just like I was repeating to myself while I was in the CT scan, like, I'm okay, it's fine, it doesn't hurt. Like, sometimes the pain or sometimes small things can be overwhelming for me. I'm noticing now, like, it's getting kind of overwhelming. And so the small things are getting enhanced. And I'm like, ooh, what's going on? But really, it's nothing. So that little IV pinch didn't do anything for real. The CT scan iodine IV didn't hurt for real or wasn't too hot for real. That's about it. Bye. What's up, party people? It is now December 20th. I just got off the phone with my I just got off the phone with my cardiologist, and the test results came back in for my CT scan, and my body is not doing good, and I'm kind of confused because I feel fine. I'm being very honest. I feel fine. I don't feel any pain, but apparently, the CT scan showed that I had an infection in my lungs. So now my doctor, she wants me to be referred to a pulmonologist, which is a liver doctor, a lung doctor, a lung specialist. And then also the CT scan showed that there's more scarring in my liver than they thought it would be. So now my doctors are kind of talking about possibly doing a double organ transplant, a liver and a heart transplant. They're going to have meetings about it, so it's not like indefinite or definite. I don't know. It's not like, like you are having a double organ transplant, but the way that my scans are looking, it's looking like there's more damage than it should be. And so my doctors, they want me to also schedule another liver endoscopy to see how my varices are, because I have 2 varices in my throat, in my esophagus, and I have 2 varices in my liver that they did ban. But the doctor told me that even though they banned 4 varices, that they saw other varices developing. So they just want to see like how my liver's doing. But really, the main risk right now is that I have risk of bleeding in my esophagus, because it's one thing having a swollen vein in your liver, but having a swollen vein in your esophagus, that's mad dangerous. I don't know if I ever went into full detail about why it's affecting my liver, or why my heart is affecting my liver. I keep on saying, yeah, like my heart is failing, so therefore it's making my liver fail, which is true. But my doctor, she just went into detail with me, and she told me that the reason why my liver is failing is because of my Fontan in my heart. So I had a Fontan procedure when I was like 7, I believe. It's because I was born with one heart ventricle. I think I was only born with the right ventricle, not the left. And I think the right ventricle pumps blood to the lungs, and the left ventricle pumps blood throughout the rest of the heart. And so since the Fontan helps, since I didn't have an actual left ventricle, they gave me a Fontan, so the blood can pump out throughout my body. But the Fontan is not an actual vein, so it's not pumping blood. It's just passively moving the blood along. So the blood is moving slower in my body. It's still moving, but it's just not pumping. If you ever seen an actual heart or whatever of a heart, you would know that the pump is squeezing. It's like it's doing this. So now, like, I don't have that, or I never have that. I have like this going. I can't do it, but I have like this going, like that. Then I have like that going. So I don't know how to really do it, but that's basically what's going on. So because of all of this, that's why they're saying like where you need to have another liver endoscopy, and you need to have a possible liver heart transplant. And she said that she would give me more answers around January 12th or January 9th. So with that being said, I'm possibly not going to get admitted to the hospital this year or maybe earlier next year. I'm shooting for March at this point, even though like I was supposed to be out of the hospital in March, because you know if I would have got admitted in October, I would have been out by March, I think. I'm gonna just stop putting a date on it, because now that's my expectations getting up. You know what I'm saying? So another thing that they was telling me, I have this written out because it is a lie. So my doctor told me that if they do choose for me to have a liver and heart transplant, that would be a good thing, because the liver transplant, the new liver, it would help me fight rejection. My liver will be strong enough for my heart, I guess. I'm gonna just read what she said. She said that a possible heart and liver transplant would be good because the new liver will help with rejection because it has higher antibodies. So you know you need a lot of antibodies when you get a new heart or a new organ in general, because your body is going to fight that new organ because it's not yours. It's gonna be like, bitch, who the fuck are you? I'm gonna fight you. Get out my house. But if I have higher antibodies, the liver will bring new antibodies and like a good amount of antibodies, so the rejection wouldn't be as harsh, or it wouldn't be no harsh. It wouldn't be existent. So that's why they're kind of talking about that as well. But what they're also telling me is that since they are now having a conversation about possible liver and heart transplant, that it's a possible chance that I might get transferred again, and I might have to change hospitals for this liver surgery, for this liver transplant and this heart transplant. So I don't know if I already said this. I go to a hospital that is really good at cardiology, and then I go to a different hospital recently that's really good at hepatology, with this liver stuff. So now my cardiologist is saying, hey, since we're now introducing this idea of a possible heart and liver transplant, you might have to go to your liver hospital, the hospital you go to mainly for your liver. You might end up having your heart transplant there, which that doesn't make any sense to me. But she said that they're just talking about it. They're saying that the cardiology team at the cardiologist hospital can have their liver team. So I can have the cardiologist hospital that is amazing. I think I'm possibly going to the #1 hospital in Chicago. So their cardiology team is good. So you would think that their liver team is good too. But they're also saying, but you know, we also want you to have the best liver transplant, the best liver team, and that's the other hospital. So now they're saying like, we're just, talking about that. Hopefully this all makes sense, because I just got off the phone with her, so I'm processing this and also talking to y'all about that. So maybe my words ain't all there, but personally, what I would want, I feel like my heart is the most important thing. I understand my liver is going through it as well. But also my liver is very much recoverable. I don't know if I already said this before, but the liver is the only organ that actually heals itself. So of course I want the high antibodies, and I want no rejection and all that stuff. And I want a speedy recovery when it comes to the heart transplant. Or maybe when it comes to the liver organ transplant. But I feel like my cardiologist hospital, because my cardiologist hospital also does liver as well. They're just not known for that like the other liver hospital is. But I don't know. I just feel like we came here for a heart transplant. We're going to get the best doctor for the heart transplant. We're going to get the best doctor for the heart transplant, okay? One thing about me, And that's another thing about this whole liver situation. When you have liver problems, you have like water weight and you have swelling. I don't have swelling. I don't have water weight. So these Google searches and my doctors, they're saying like, oh, I get compression socks and do all this stuff. And it's like, I would get compression socks if I had swelling, but I don't. So that's why I'm also kind of confused, because my doctors, my CT scans, my surgeries are going wrong, and they're showing things that are not normal or not good, but I feel fine. I look fine. I'm breathing normal. My doctor said that the CT scan that I have a lung infection. I'm breathing fine. Like, what the fuck? I'm not raspy. I don't have any congestion. I'm not, I'm not coughing. Like, so I'm just very mentally confused. And it's like, is my body playing tricks on me? Or is it just me being a young person that, like, I'm having these issues, but it's not really showing? But this is how people die, though. Like, if I wasn't on my shit, if I wasn't, like, going to the hospital, I'll be possibly, like, dead. Like, how people be like, oh, like, she's a ticking time bomb, or, oh, if she would have waited just one more month, one more day, she would have been gone. That's possibly would have been me, because of how healthy I look and how healthy I feel. But these CT scans and these surgeries, man, they be showing a lot. So I kind of lost my point. Why is it doing this? We got the desserts, a dessert table, a gravy table. I don't know what that is. We have cornbread, all this stuff here. Wow. I think macaroni and turkey. I think ham over here. Oh, first time seeing different types. You got green beans, and then, oh gosh, collard green beans. Wow. What's up, y'all? It is December 28th. What my doctor said, what my doctor said, I had a lung infection. I think this is what they meant. I honestly think I got this sore throat. It was a sore throat, but baby, I ain't gonna lie to you. It's been hard to breathe that night. And I woke up sounding like this. Where's my AirPods at? I just bought a juicer because my mom, she gave me $100 for Christmas. So I bought me a juicer because y'all know for the past year or so, I have been using my blender and a hand strainer to make my juices and my wellness shots. So not this year, 2024, we're upgrading our health. So right now, I'm going to Aldi's so I can get the ingredients. And yes, I don't like how, ignore my teeth, OMG, yuck. Ooh, my first juicer ever. Okay, how do I open this? Okay. Ooh, it comes in different compartments. Ooh, To think we could follow, it's such a shame. We run the same Okay, y'all. I just got done making my TikTok juice, my TikTok green juice, and I even though, yes, this is the first cup, and this is like a week detox type of thing, but I still feel sick. That juice didn't even give me a boost of energy. It did not give me a boost of energy. Mm, 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 mm. It didn't give me a boost of energy at all. And honestly, I feel tired. Like, and it's hard for me to breathe. Like, I damn near got bronchitis or pneumonia type shit. So, I don't want to end up going to the hospital because this is only day 2 of me with a sore throat and all that stuff. But the fact that this day 2 and I'm coughing up mucus, my voice is changing. It hurts to speak and breathe again. You know, my chest doesn't hurt, but it is congested. I do feel a resistance when I breathe. So I'm gonna drink my TikTok 5-day cleanse or 7-day cleanse, and if I don't feel better, if I don't have at least a boost of energy by the end of this week, I'm telling my doctor, bitch, and we're going to the hospital right now, type shit. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully I'll see y'all. Hopefully the next clip is me 7 days from now and updating y'all like, oh, I got better, y'all. But yeah. It's now the end of the year officially. It's snowing! OMG. And I am still sick like a dog. I just took my turmeric and ginger shot, and this is like day 4 of me taking my turmeric ginger shot and my green juice. And it's hot out here for a pimp. This tastes really good actually. And it's durable or tolerable. That turmeric and ginger shot, that garlic is terrible. But it's getting the job done. Because I had a little bit of energy yesterday. And today, I feel up to it. But my cough, if anything, I coughed up a lot of mucus yesterday. So I think we're getting towards the end. Okay. Hallelujah, amen. So today is January 4th. I told myself in 2024 we're leaving glasses. So here I am, not wearing glasses, and of course a little bit of makeup. Because why not? I always have makeup and I never use it unless it's like a special occasion. I'm slightly depressed, so I'm getting out of it, and by getting out of the depression, I'm just playing with my face, playing with the lip liner, with the thingamabobber eyeliner. I need more mascara for sure. I think I did a good job. This is a casual fit today. Hopefully, hold on. Ugh. This is a casual fit. Right? But this is too small for me. This bodysuit is too small for me. I got a wedgie. So I'm gonna need to no longer wear this. But I was slightly grocery shopping today, and OMG, I got lightheaded. So I stopped to get some salsa because I want a snack. I don't want a meal just yet. I was planning on cooking today, but guess what? The grocery store didn't have a rotisserie chicken, so therefore I have to drive 20 minutes away to the next gas station or to the next grocery store to get a rotisserie chicken. But guess what? The lady messed up my order, so now I have 2 salsas. Yay. So I'm excited about eating and no longer feeling lightheaded. But yeah. And this look right here could be my casual look. I think I've done this look before. Just the only difference that I did is that to make the eyeshadow, aka the blush, kind of more shimmery. Hopefully it looks shimmery to you guys. I put highlighter on my eyelids. So there is some it's like a red shimmer. Ooh. Ah. But yeah, I'm gonna eat some of this and then go grocery shopping again. Part 2.
So that money on Sprite, yeah. So that extra, Corona extra, see so stressful. Laguna Goblin, keep on robbing, though I'm popping. They try to lock me, but I just keep on changing topics. Look the show.
All right, so I lied. I have faith that I never been to this piece before, so we're gonna see if Pete's got rotisserie chicken. Motherfucker, I never been to a grocery store that got this. What is going on in here? Oh shit. This motherfucker is nice. What is going on in here? Creme de la crop? Creme de la... Huh? Like everything that I see. Wow, this is like utopia or something like that. Oh. What is going on? This is the type of grocery store that you see in the movies. TBH. Wow. I feel so rich and famous. Luxurious. Wow. Ooh. Okay, what's up, party people? It's your girl Grace. It is now January 13th, I believe. So I don't know what type of news I should tell y'all, to be honest. Well, a little crazy. I just woke up. But my surgery got pushed back to January 24th. So that's why you haven't seen me yet in the hospital. But something crazy just happened to me. I completely forgot that my medical leave ends January 14th. So this past week, Amazon has been calling me to come back to work. And of course, I talked to my doctor, or I tried to talk to my doctor. She didn't respond back to me. I emailed her and messaged her, and her response was, I'll work on this on Friday. Granted, Friday we had a huge snowstorm, so I'm pretty sure they didn't even come to work. Like, I'm gonna show y'all. Like, this is Saturday, but it was 12 inches of snow. It was a foot of snow, and it rained afterwards. So you will be a really dumb person to go to work because your car will be slipping and sliding. So maybe on Monday, hopefully, they will reach back out to me and like, okay, cool, you can work again. But let me tell y'all something. Amazon already gave me my job. Oh my God. Amazon already gave me my job. Like, my medical leave ends. But okay, before I get too excited, because we've been through this before. Amazon is very inconsistent. So the representative on the phone would be like, yeah, you can come back to work. January 18th, come back to work. And then when I go back to work, my manager or the HR person that we have in our building be like, where's your doctor's note? Oh, yeah, your doctor's note, but it said approved by corporate. And then just like, the lady on the phone never told me anything to be approved, never told me anything the doctor's note. And to this day, the representative on the phone just told me, just say yes. Well, she didn't say just say yes, but she was like, do you need, your medical leave ends January 14th. You are scheduled to go back to work January 18th. Can you say yes if you can go back to work, or say that you need an extension? And I was like, well, I kind of know how this works. And I don't know if I was being mean, because I told her, I was like, is it that simple? Because I told her that I was actually able to work in September, And they told me like I need all these documents to say yes. I can't just say yes. I need my doctor's note. I need a note from Amazon corporate to say also yes, we approve your schedule and your condition and all that stuff, or your accommodations. And so I guess I can't remember what she said, but bro, my phone died. She actually, I've been sleeping a lot lately, and that phone call woke me up. So I guess I didn't charge my phone last night because I talked to her for a good like 3 minutes. My phone said, and then I tried to call back and it said it was a 20-minute wait. So I'm just hopefully the universe will do its job and she'll call me back not tomorrow, Sunday, maybe on Monday. But I really hope on Monday, my doctor texts me back or email me back and be like, hey girl, so you can work. You're overly, good to work. And yeah, tell your doctor that. or tell Amazon that, and then Amazon approves it and whatever. I don't want to be sneaky because I don't want to work 12-hour shifts. I work a RT shift. I used to work RT shift. Well, I used to work 12-hour shifts on the weekend, and that's what they're giving back to me January 18th. And so I really hope that my doctors email me back with my doctor's note saying that Grace can only work 8 hours. So I can just cut that shit in half or cut that shit -4. So it is one day post-operation. I have work tomorrow and I'm trying to get mashed potatoes and gravy. I'm not going to KFC because of the strike list. We're boycotting KFC, so I can't give me a famous bowl that I love so much. But I just went to this soul food place and they said they don't do mashed potatoes. So I'm not about to go to every or soul food place. I'm gonna just starve at this point. If I pass out, I pass out. I don't know what other restaurants serve mashed potatoes. I mean, granted, I can make mashed potatoes. I just don't have the strength for it. That's why I buy things for the conveniency. It's the conveniency. I didn't have the strength or the motive to really vlog yesterday. So yeah, but that vlog what I can say while I'm at this red light, it's not really a red light, but it's a red light. But what I can say is that I have anxiety. I officially have. I don't want to traumatize myself. I don't want to self-diagnose myself, but I most definitely do think. I don't want to say PTSD because that's a serious thing, but I have been having anxiety when I say all week, I mean all week about this damn surgery because the recovery is so painful and everything is just so get the fuck on, bitch, nigga. Yeah, ho, let me through, ho. Yeah, ho, fuck talking about. All right, back. Sorry, light camera ahead. Thank you, Bookie. Okay, back to what I was saying. Major anxiety about it. I had dreams about it. I've been stressed out. Well, my back has been hurting, and I know for a fact last night it was a stress. It was emotional stress or emotional pain because I cried it out last night. I cried it out because, like I said, the surgery. I have 3 varices in my esophagus, so I have 3 varices banded in my throat right now, basically. And I actually have a surgery again in 2 weeks. I have a cardiac catheterization surgery. So I honestly think that I'm not mentally ready for another surgery, but I don't know. And I do most definitely need some time. I know I never had a bad experience with my cardiac catheterization surgery, but my doctor told me that I need another liver endoscopy surgery, which I have so much anxiety about, in 3 to 6 months. So I think this procedure is going to be a routine procedure every 2 months until I get my liver transplant or my heart transplant that makes my liver better. And that sucks because it hurts. It really do hurts. I'm having a long ass tube go down my esophagus. My uvula is swollen. My sternum hurts. I can't breathe in and breathe out properly because it hurts so bad to even breathe, for real. It hurts so bad to even swallow my saliva. You know what I'm saying? I can't take big bites of nothing. So this is like the beginning of week 2 working. I'm doing overtime because, like I said, I'm about that money. It's kicking my ass real bad. I'm tired. Yesterday, as y'all saw, I had Red Bull with ramen noodles. That was terrible. My stomach was messed up. Yeah, and I actually had a sugar crash every 2 hours. So I took the Red Bull at 6. Before 8:30, I was done. I was over it. So maybe energy drinks is not the one, but I do need sugar. I need something. So I got like 5 more minutes till I get back to work. And break is in like in 2-3 hours. So pray for me real bad. I know a little crazy right now. I think it's probably next week. I don't know. It is March 11th, I believe. Or March 11th. I have a cardiac catheterization surgery tomorrow. I've been doing overtime like crazy per usual, but I think it's catching up to me. And guess what? Today at work, I crave more and more to get out of this country. To really, and I'm so serious, y'all. Y'all really about to see me go on a journey. Y'all about to see me go on a journey of me getting my shit together so I can become a citizen of a whole different continent, a whole different country. Because capitalism is crazy. Inflation is crazy. It's crazy. And honestly, I forgot, like, I know that Amazon is a bad place to work at, but I just got reminded. I just got a write-up yesterday because of TOT, time off task. I was going to the bathroom too many times, and really I was going to the bathroom once an hour. And it's kind of weird because we literally just had a huge meeting, like a huge corporate wide meeting, saying like all this, the safety rules, and make sure you're hydrated, and you know it is expected to you, or it is recommended to us to drink 12 to 15 milliliters of water every hour. I think that's probably like half a cup. So let's say I did drink half a cup or a cup every hour. I think you're gonna have to go to the bathroom. And you know, we're working 10-12 hour shifts, so leaving once an hour, and I didn't leave once an hour every hour either. I started going to the bathroom more after break. So the managers know I have a heart condition. The manager knows I have accommodations. They do not care. They literally told me, well, if your doctor thinks that you're well enough to work here, then you should be well enough to work here. And remember last week I had an injury to the shoulder, and I told the manager, I was like, hey, the reason why I'm moving slow is because I had an injury like a day ago or 2 days ago. If anybody has an injury, they're not going to recover immediately. You know what I'm saying? But my manager told me, well, if the wellness center send you back to work, then that means you're good enough to work full speed, to work regularly. So that just let me know to get my shit together. And I kid you not, I'm leaving. I'm not just leaving Chicago, I'm leaving America. I cannot do this no more. The system has failed me, and I'm pretty sure it has failed other people as well. That's why I'm doing this documentary. That's why I'm being so transparent, because I really can just give you the good news. But if I just gave y'all pure good news, there would be no documentary. There would be no documentary. So, yeah. If I had to be the voice for the disabled, the voice for living in America as a disabled person, then I'll be that voice. If I gotta literally uproot myself and make myself no longer comfortable where I'm at and trying to find a way to get my citizenship somewhere else or trying to do something, I'm really gonna have to Google like how the fuck to get out of America. Like, I know the quickest route, I could marry somebody. I could marry somebody from Canada or from a different country. Or I could just literally get my citizenship or maybe a work visa. Right? A work visa. So I'll look more into it. But as of right now, my body had to talk to myself. My body had to talk to my mind and say, Grace, we have to stop. And I'm really trying to pull on because, like I said, I have a transplant coming up. So, and like I said, if the system failed me last time and the time before that, I'm preparing financially for it to fail me again. So when the system does fail me again, I'll be like, oh, okay, I saw that coming. It's okay because I have 10 bands saved up and I can take care of myself for a year. I can take care of myself for 6 months. So that's where I'm at right now. Okay, y'all, I am at the hospital. I don't know why I'm smiling right now. This is very serious. So the surgery that I'm doing is a right heart cath. Don't mind this pimple from my period. I ate a sugar all week. Anywho, they told me the procedure was gonna go through my neck. You see that little scar right here? Or maybe it's right here. I think it's right here. Anywho, I have a little scar right here because they did a procedure with like a tube or camera down my neck. But today they told me that they was going to use like there's an artery that connects to the heart through your groin. And they just told me this.
I'm so sorry.
So they're going to shave me.
You're all good.
What's this? You all see it?
Can you step on my scale for me?
What type of shave is that? That's embarrassing. It's the way I have to. Do they have to do it or can I do it? Like, I'm a grown woman. I can shave myself. I was shaving myself yesterday. I would have known. This is me.
Okay.
I'm gonna be having anxiety. I'm not having anxiety attack. Usually my mom is here with me just for this part. You know what I'm saying? And then they take her to the waiting room when I'm in surgery. Ooh, look at my scar. This is the next planning scar. And I'm actually anxious, but now I'm even more anxious because why would they do that? So the surgery went well. I am sedated. Everything was fine, but most definitely I was having a mini anxiety attack eternally or whatever because the smells are really getting to me. I think I mentioned that last time where it's like the smells are getting to me. The alcohol wipes, the saline, the plastic gloves is really making my heart rate increase and making my anxiety go up. This was the first time in a long time they have done a right heart cath in my neck, so all of that anxiety earlier today was for no reason. Yeah. I don't know if you're gonna get the results today or tomorrow, but yeah. Shout out to me for continuing living this life. Okay, y'all, it is now 9:56 p.m. I don't know what I said post, like when I first got out of the surgery, but everything went smooth. I felt a lot of pressure on my neck, and that was so weird. This is my first time they went through my neck. Usually they go through the groin. I do want to mention, oh, by the way, I'm at Chipotle. Just got Chipotle. Woo! Cause I've been asleep. I've literally got home at 3 o'clock and I've been waking up, going to sleep, waking up, going to sleep, waking up, going to sleep, waking up, going to sleep. I woke up at 4, 6, 7, and now it's 9:30. And I said, you know what, bitch, I gotta eat something before I go to sleep again. Cause I was literally about to go to sleep again, but I was like, oh, bitch, no. Like, you're gonna wake up at like 10 o'clock. You live in the suburbs. Everything's closed at 10. Everything closed at 11. So this was literally the last hour to get anything, to get any food. Because, no. But what I was gonna say was, unfortunately, I did have an anxiety dream, like a nightmare dream, when I went to sleep with anesthesia. I had a dream that I was in surgery. This is why I didn't want to be awake during surgery. And I told them if they could sedate me a little bit more, if they can just fully put me to sleep. They said they can't because with the right heart cath, they need to know if the patient is like breathing correctly and like responding and stuff like that. So they was talking to me, y'all. The dream that I was in surgery, and you know how they have like a mask for the anesthesia? I had a dream that instead of it being a mask, it was just a tube, and it was just a tube that like jammed down my throat, and it like forced air in. So I just felt so I couldn't breathe, so I felt like a lot of pressure, and I felt like it was like, I don't know how to explain it. It was just a lot of pressure, and I don't know how to really explain the dream, but they kept on doing it. They kept on telling me, okay, Grace, we need you to, we're going to give you like more anesthesia, or we're going to give you more medicine. And then they put the huge, I want to say tube, I mean like a vacuum tube. Like, you know, the vacuum you clean your car with, that type of tube. And they just jammed it in my throat. And it's like my mouth is like, it can't even, it's like they almost have to fit the tube in my mouth. That's how big the tube was. Like, I'm like doing this, and it's like, it's bigger than that. And if they squeeze it and they jam it in my throat, then I just felt a whole lot of pressure, a whole lot of air. Like, I was like being inflated, basically. I was being inflated, but I was also sinking down into the surgical bed, or the whatever it's called, the table, and it was metal. So it's like I was like getting crushed both ways, if that makes sense. And they would do that like in my dream. They did it like once, and then they did it like 1, 2, then they did 1, 2, 3, and then they stopped, and then they did something to my body, and then they said, okay, we can do it again. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And then I was done, and they had to help me up. I had to end it on the metal table. And yeah, and then I woke up in my bed, in my hospital bed. And so I low-key thought that is what happened in my dream. But then I realized, I was like, no, I didn't have a tube down my throat. Wait, that was a dream. So I had a anxiety dream, I had a PTSD dream, I had a whatever dream, you know. So I'm most definitely going to talk about that. And I don't want to cry for real. But this is irritating. This is irritating. Ouch. I don't know why all of a sudden I'm like super scared. You know, because if I've been doing this all my life, why all of a sudden now I'm 24 and I feel like I'm towards the end. I feel like, you know, I'm having my last couple of surgeries before my heart transplant, you know. And by the way, I didn't get the results today. So whenever I get the results, that's when I'm going to end this vlog and start editing it. But yeah, this is going to be, I'm done with this. I keep on saying that I'm done with this, but I can't tell you for real because I'm just starting my heart transplant evaluation again at this adult hospital. So I have a long way to go, and I'm pretty sure I still have to schedule. And let me tell you something, I haven't even scheduled my endoscopy again. I was supposed to schedule that a couple months ago. They said come back between 3 to 6 months The 3 months is April, which is next month. And I think 3 months from that is April, May, June, July. So I have between April and July to get it done. Yeah. But luckily today, when I did go to sleep, when I got home, I just blacked out. I didn't have any dreams. I didn't have any nightmares. So I am still kind of confused. And I wonder what I can do about that. I really don't know what I can really do about that. Do I go back to therapy? Do I go see a psychiatrist? I don't want to lean towards drugs. I really don't want to lean towards drugs. But I do, like, I can't keep on raw dogging my anxiety, though. You know what I'm saying? Because talking to y'all helps. Going to therapy helped. Writing in my journal kind of helped. But sometimes I don't be feeling like writing. My hand be hurting. I think a lot. So putting that down on paper, it's like 3 pages. So, and 3 pages as in like front, back 1. Front, back 2. Front, back 2. That's 6 pages basically of me just talking about my feelings. I can just talk it out or vlog it out. So, what's up, y'all? It is March. I don't even know what. As you can see, I'm in a hotel because our kitchen burned down last night. Yeah. This might have to be like a diary because I don't really have a support system where I can just like vent to. So shout out to my subscribers, my 117 subscribers that are watching. But honestly, I already know this video is gonna get like 4 views. So shout out to the 4 views. And if you make it to this part, really comment below. Yeah, this is just making me realize that my mom is getting old. And even though that I'm dealing with my own shit, I really have no choice to help her the best way I can. It was like a grease fire. She was trying to cook, she was trying to fry some chicken, and she's on the phone, and it blew up. She was in a passive panic, so she wasn't screaming, but she was like staring at the fire. And I'm like, girl, we have to leave, go. And luckily, we're both safe. The fire was only in the kitchen, but it's just a lot on me. I'm not gonna lie, I most definitely, I couldn't cry last night because I was so focused on getting her straight because she was like disoriented, but she wasn't panicking, so, you know. But I was literally up until 5 a.m. At 5 a.m., I told myself, because one thing about me through therapy, I realized that I distract myself on purpose. I don't want to feel these feelings. I don't want to think these thoughts. So I'm going to watch YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook for hours on end. Total, I'm exhausted. But I have work today. So I say, no, Grace, you're going to go to sleep. And I turn off my phone, or I turned off my phone at 5 a.m. and I was like silent for like 2-3 minutes. I just started bursting out crying. And then I not woke up, but I, got my stuff together and whatnot. Next, it's 5:41. I've been crying for 40-ish minutes. And then I realized, hey, there's breakfast, free breakfast. So it's not that much of a breakfast. It's 6:30. It started at 6. There's room temperature milk, no butter. No jelly. I'm using my cranberry juice. Everybody's so creative. I have to take care of myself and my mom. Of course, my heart transplant, my double organ transplant is gonna happen, but I don't know what's gonna happen during or before that. I don't know financially where I'm gonna be. I don't know nothing at this point. So, I don't know. I just already tapped out, you know what I'm saying? Especially when I got my job at Amazon again. I I'm fully committed. I'm locked in. I'm working overtime. So I guess that came in handy because we're at a hotel now. And depending on how shit goes, I might have to help her with the insurance, pay stuff like that. So if I can stay a little bit longer, if my heart can last a little bit longer, I'll be cool with that. So see y'all till next time. Okay, so update. Again, I was just told by the fire people that anything that was in, cause the the fire was in the kitchen. My medication was in the kitchen, so they told me my medicine is no longer safe to take because they don't know, even though it was wrapped in plastic or like it was it's plastic. They don't know if the fire heat caused it to expand, then shrink and all that stuff. So they don't want no plastic, I guess microplastic in my medication. That they don't want anything like that. So they told me to replace it. Luckily my insurance did say, yes, bitch, replace it. We will override it. It's free. Woohoo. So I just did that today. The people told me to, or the fire people told me that they're going to clean the house on Monday. It is Saturday, by the way, on Monday. So they're going to so I think we're gonna go back in that house on Monday, either Monday or Tuesday. I don't know if they're gonna clean it and they be all right, let's do an hour of, or I don't know, but I'm excited. Today has been, yesterday was crazy. Let me talk about me working. Yesterday I was not there. Yesterday I was physically there, but mentally I was not there. I was going slow. Luckily the manager, she didn't talk to me today, but I guess, I don't know, just maybe my vibe just gave off. I'm literally at my weakest, area. I'm literally on like my darkest moment right now. Please don't fuck with me. So she just told me to like, hurry it up, like be quicker, but she didn't like get mean to me about it. But I was most definitely not there. I was thinking a lot because now I guess I am financially that girl and I have to take care of me and my mom. So I have to do overtime this week. I have to. Luckily my shoulder is feeling better. And then that's about it. I'm about to get some food and that's it. Hey y'all, first off, I promise y'all I'm not, well, I'm technically I am wearing the same thing over and over again because we keep on thinking we're gonna go back to our house like next week or whatever, and then something happens. Our adjuster went out of town. We just had a fire and you decide to go on vacation. Like we literally need help and you're on vacation right now. Fuck you. So we literally had to get a whole new adjuster, which took a week. So yes, I am technically wearing the same shit over and over again. But I know in my vlog it probably looks like I'm just wearing this for like 7 months straight, but really I'm not. It's just, I don't know. It just, I don't know. Anywho, I'm having a mental breakdown right now. Woo. I don't know if I've captured my other types of breakdowns or whatever, but I'm just overwhelmed. as always. My doctor, my insurance, my fuck ass insurance just canceled one of my appointments because they felt like it wasn't necessary for my double organ transplant. And it's a procedure. It's a it's a CTA radiology thing that sees the measurements of my blood vessels, which is very important because when you're removing when you're removing an organ from a person's body, you want to know if this heart vein measure up to the new heart vein. You get what I'm saying? So for my insurance to just cancel that and say, oh, we're not going to cover that. So if you want it to happen, that'd be out of your cost. I'm already working so hard right now. I think I have to change my plans a little bit. I can't move out because my mom needs my help. And I'm not feeling secure. I've never felt secure my whole entire life. And I really told myself that this year would be the year that I would get financially stable. And I would get so financially stable that I would never put myself in this position again. Like I told myself that I would make a certain amount of money this year working at Amazon, quit that job, either go back to school or work another job and work and go to school at the same time, so I can like further my education and like get an actual career, not a job. You know what I'm saying? Because now I'm hard-headed. Now I want to say I was hard-headed, but I didn't have a vision for my future when I was 18, so I just did whatever. And then when I finally did pick, which was nursing, my good old heart decided to give out. And so my doctors and my teachers told me, hey, I don't think being a nurse or being a CNA is good for your health, so you should pick a different profession. And that's kind of hard thing to do when you really spend all your life to pick a profession and you pick something, and now their doctors and teachers are telling you to pick something different, and now you genuinely don't have any interest in anything else. And now you're 24 years old, and now you're giving, I want to say I'm giving social media a try, because it's always been like my thing to do. But you know, I know that cinematography and I know that social media influencer stuff is going to take years. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting inspired by, like, even though Jackie Aina, I'm not trying to be a beauty guru, but I know I watched Jackie Aina for a long ass time, and she didn't get her really big influence and shine and all that shit, recognition, until I think like her 10 years in. So I think I'm like 2 years in the social media stuff, and I'm not even 1 year in when it comes to cinematography. So, and I'm okay with that because I know it takes time. But of course, I need to be financially stable. I need to have an actual career, not a job, but a career. I can't work at Amazon no more. Anywho, I haven't gone to sleep since March 16th. It is currently March 18th. I just can't go to sleep because I don't have time. I don't have space. If I'm not working, I have a doctor's appointment. If I'm not having a doctor's appointment, I'm working overtime. If I'm not working overtime, I'm making content. If I'm not making content, then I have my sleep procrastination, like revenge moment. Like, oh, well, since I was busy all this week, it's 7 a.m. Let me still scroll on TikTok. So my mom told me that the cleaners actually removed everything. Hold on. Why she lie to me? Hold on. My mama's a liar real bad. What the fuck? She just said they took everything. All my stuff is right here. Is my clothes here? Oh no, my clothes is gone. Damn. They removed my closet. It's like we're moving, y'all. It literally looks like we're moving. Shit. Now that we're here, reward. Huh? What's going on? Now that we're here, let me remove. Girl, where is my Santa birthday stuff at? This is shocking. Is my hair products here? I just bought these. Okay, they're still here. All right, cool. All right, my mom told me that they cleaned out everything. They didn't clean out nothing. They just put everything down. Well, my clothes are gone for sure. All my clothes are gone. Wow. This is where the fire started. I thought they was going to remove this, and yeah. But no. They just put everything in boxes. What's up, y'all? It is now, I don't even know, this is like the next week or something. And they're actually done taking out everything. So everything is absolutely gone. But I forgot, today is the day that they're putting everything back. Ooh. So, wow. So I think the next step is that we're going to just remodel. Remodel. And that's it. Good morning, y'all. I know I look crazy AF right now. I got all these, I got all these things on me. But I had my surgery, like I told you guys before. It's crazy because walking in here, I was mentally ready. I was happy. I was cool. I was great. Because I didn't have any issues. Yes, I didn't have, the last time I had my endoscopy, I didn't have any issues. So I thought today it would be the same thing. I wouldn't have any issues. But I actually, let me cover up some more. During my procedure, during my endoscopy, my GI endoscopy and my liver biopsy, my larynx spasm, and I guess that caused them, you gotta stop the procedure, and my throat closed up, basically, like my voice box, spasm and whatnot. And so they woke me up, started panicking again, was in pain again, started crying again. And this is like straight out the OR room. Like, I'm not even in this room panicking. I'm in the OR room. So, I thought it was an anxiety attack, but they said, oh no, this is because your throat closed up. So that's why you're like panicking, because you can't breathe. So, and they actually they told me that they was gonna plan to do something else. I forgot what it's called, but it was like to measure my liver veins. But in order to do that, they would have to put me in general anesthesia, which they would have to breathe for me. So I'm pretty sure now they're probably not even gonna do that, because if my throat spasmed on something called a twilight anesthesia, which is like you're lightly dosed throughout the procedure or surgery, versus general anesthesia is when they give you a big dose of anesthesia and you're out for like the whole entire time, and they literally have to like do that tubing you and like breathe for you while they are doing their stuff. So they're probably not gonna do that at all, which is I'm kind of happy for, because I'm tired of these surgeries. Um, I'm not even like I said. I have a good mental headspace today and yesterday. Oh, not today. I just woke up, but like yesterday and the day before that, I wasn't nervous about this procedure at all, because I had a good, time. Yes, or the last in January. Um, so I don't know. Uh, I don't know. But even though I'm mentally like I'm okay, I feel my body is not. My body is tired, and that's why all of a sudden I'm having spasms. I'm having anxiety, and I'm having all this stuff, because it's not just like I'm not tired, but my body is like, girl, either we gonna like give it a rest, and because I've been having surgeries once a month, every month for the past since November. In November, but not December. Had a surgery in January, but not February. Had a surgery in March. Had a surgery in now April. So I might have another. They might think of something, and I might have another surgery, a procedure, or something in May, or I might have May and hopefully June off. But yeah, I know for a fact I get my cardiac catheterization surgery every 6 months. So if I had that in March, April, May, June, July, August, September, around my birthday, I would have to go in surgery again, or have a procedure again. Yeah. And also my stomach hurts. And I think maybe my stomach hurt is because like maybe my diaphragm or something. At first I thought it was okay. I slept most of the day, by the way. I think the procedure ended maybe at like 4, and I will be asleep 4, 5, 6. One time I'll wake up is when I have to go to the bathroom, or when they had to put what do you call those things? Saline in my stuff. Saline in there, and I'll taste it. And I'm no longer like mentally like distraught about the smell and the taste anymore. It's annoying now, because maybe I could smell that maybe like once, like one time, but today or yesterday I smelled it maybe like 5, 6 times, because like every couple hours they have to flush my IV. So yeah, that's it. See y'all, this might be the end of the video. I think it will be the end of the video, because I'm tired. This is gonna be like an hour-long video, and I'm gonna edit an hour-long video for 16 people to see it. Like, come on now. But there probably won't be a part 4. If you guys really do like my content, like this type of content, please follow me on TikTok and or Instagram and or Facebook, because I'll probably just do like short form content, because these hour-long videos, these blogging for months is kind of crazy, and I do not have storage, so I'm gonna transition to like short form shit. So it's a month later. I just got out of surgery like an hour ago, and they just told me that I no longer have a liver cirrhosis, or like it healed or something. I have no varices anymore. The general anesthesia was the way to go, because I did my lyrics and I spasm this time. Yeah, he said my stomach, all my intestines look smooth and normal. So with that being said, no liver transplant will be needed. And also with that being said, bitch, I'm outside tonight. Hallelujah. Comment hallelujah below and tag all your fine ass dreadhead niggas. Thank you.